what if I told you that in the fast-moving world of K-pop, where trends change overnight, where new idols debut every month, and where attention can disappear in seconds, one artist has quietly been rewriting the rules of consistency? Not for a few weeks, not for a lucky month, but for 41 consecutive weeks. Almost an entire year. And the artist behind this astonishing streak is none other than Kim Seok-jin, the beloved vocalist of BTS. Yes, Jin has done it again. In the latest weekly poll on the fan voting platform Idol Pick, covering February 23rd to March 1st, Jin secured first place in the male idol category with an incredible 45,647 votes. And while one victory might seem impressive, this one carries much deeper meaning. Because this win marks Jin's 41st consecutive week at number 1. 41 weeks. Think about that for a moment. For 41 weeks straight, fans across the world have returned again and again, voting, supporting, and proving that Jin's presence hasn't faded for even a second. In an industry built on momentum, maintaining this level of support is almost unheard of. But Jin didn't just top the ranking. He also recorded the highest number of votes overall for 4 consecutive weeks, showing that his popularity isn't just stable, it's continuing to grow. Every week, thousands of fans show up, not because they have to, but because they want to. Because supporting Jin feels personal, and that powerful connection between artist and fans is now about to be displayed across one of the most famous districts in Seoul. Through Idol Pick's digital signage support project, the top artists who receive the most fan votes are rewarded with massive promotional displays in the city. And Jin didn't just qualify for the support, he dominated it. During the 174th Digital Signage Support Round, held from February 16th to March 1st, Jin collected an overwhelming 91,126 votes, the highest total among all participants. As a result, from March 12th to March 14th, giant digital billboards will illuminate the streets near Lotte Avenue Myeongdong in the heart of Seoul. If you've ever visited that area, you know how iconic it is. Luxury shops, thousands of pedestrians, tourists from around the world, and right in the middle of it all, Jin's image shining across massive screens. A tribute not only to his talent, but also to the incredible dedication of his fans. But the surprises don't end there, because when all the February voting was finally counted, something even bigger was revealed. With a staggering 196,639 total picks throughout the month, Jin was officially crowned Best Artist of February. And to celebrate this achievement, another huge honor is waiting. From March 12th to March 21st, Jin will appear on a large outdoor billboard near Seodaemun Station, one of the busiest transit areas in Seoul. For 10 days straight, commuters and visitors passing through the city will be greeted by the face of Jin, a reminder of the artist whose influence continues to grow stronger every week. But here's where the story becomes even more fascinating, because Jin's impact isn't limited to fan votes or music charts. His presence is also dominating an entirely different arena, the world of advertising and brand power. According to a massive data analysis conducted by the Korea Enterprise Reputation Research Institute, the advertising model brand reputation rankings for March 2026 revealed the most influential celebrities in advertising. And standing firmly at number 1 is once again BTS. The Institute analyzed more than 40,956,804 pieces of big data, examining everything from consumer participation and media coverage to communication trends and community engagement. These metrics reveal something extremely important: how deeply consumers connect with a celebrity brand. And when the data was fully processed, BTS achieved a brand reputation index of 2,876,385. That number represents an incredible 80.9% increase compared to February. In other words, public attention and engagement surrounding BTS didn't just stay strong, it surged dramatically. Following them in the rankings were other powerful figures in Korean entertainment. Second place was claimed by Blackpink, while third place went to beloved trot singer Lim Young-woon. Football superstar Son Heung-min secured fourth place, and rising K-pop group V rounded out the top 5. Yet BTS still stood firmly above them all. When researchers analyzed the brand keywords most strongly connected to BTS, something fascinating appeared. Words related to culture and national heritage, including Gwanghwamun and Gyeongbokgung Palace, ranked among the most prominent associations. This reflects how BTS has become more than just a music group. They are now seen as global representatives of Korean culture itself. Even more impressive, the analysis showed that 91.9% of online sentiment surrounding BTS was positive. That's an incredibly high approval rate in the digital world, where criticism spreads easily. And at the center of this powerful reputation is Jin. Over the years, Jin has built a reputation that goes far beyond the title of idol. His crystal-clear vocals, his ability to deliver emotional ballads that resonate deeply with listeners, and his explosive high notes have earned him respect not only from fans, but also from music professionals. On stage, he carries himself with a quiet confidence. Offstage, his warm personality and humor have made him one of the most beloved figures in K-pop. And then, of course, there are the visuals. Often referred to as worldwide handsome, Jin's striking appearance has turned him into a sought-after ambassador for luxury brands and global campaigns. Fashion houses, advertisers, and global companies all recognize something powerful about him. A rare combination of artistry, charisma, and authenticity. It's the kind of presence that can't be manufactured. And perhaps that's the real reason his popularity keeps growing. Because behind every vote, every billboard, every trending keyword, there's a connection. A connection between Jin and millions of fans who have watched him grow, listened to his voice, and found comfort in his music. So when you see those giant screens lighting up the streets of Seoul, or when you see his name sitting at number 1 for the 41st week in a row, it's not just about numbers, it's about loyalty. It's about admiration. And it's about an artist who continues to prove, week after week, that genuine talent and sincerity can create something truly lasting. And if Jin has already achieved this much, just imagine what the next chapter might look like. Because if the past 41 weeks have shown us anything, it's that Jin's story is far from over.